Hi friends, it's me, Miss Chacon. We're back. Today is Tuesday. I know you all did amazing on the test. And before we start, I just want to remind you to please go on Class Dojo in the morning and at the nighttime. Also, we have our planner for today. So today we're going to be doing Am I Ready? And in language arts, we're going to be reading a book called The Wind and the Sun. And if you are doing the extra work for the morning work math and literacy packet, we're going to be on day 2. Also, if you want to look right here, we have different videos that I always put on here. And they're just extra fun videos. So if you want to be clicking on it right here, we have a fun video for you. It's about weather. So it's really fun. You'll love it, okay? Alright, so let's get started. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting our chapter on measurement and time, okay? Now before we start, what we're going to do is we're going to watch a video.
My school rules. Every morning, I can't wait for the bus to pick me up for school. It's 7:30 a.m. Here's the bus. We pick up some more kids and arrive at school. There's the morning bell to start the school day. What time is it? Just read the clock. The analog clock has 2 hands. The short hand, or the hour hand, is on the 8. The long hand, or minute hand, is on the 12. School starts at 8 in the morning. During the school day, we follow a schedule. By learning how to tell time, I am able to tell when each class starts. Math starts 1 hour after school starts. 1 hour after 8 is 9. It's lunchtime at noon. That's 12 because both the hour hand and the minute hand point straight up to 12. My favorite class is art, which starts when the hour hand is between the 1 and 2 and the minute hand is on the 6. That's 1:30 or 1:30. When the hour hand points to the 3 and the minute hand points to the 12, the school day is over. Time to go home. Every day there is something new and exciting to learn at school. What time is your favorite class?
Okay, so that's the end of our video. And today we're going to be starting about measurement. A lot of this video was about time, but don't worry, we'll be getting to time a little bit later. But we're going to start today with Am I Ready? So this is just going to check, and this is to basically go over if we're ready for this chapter, just to make sure that you can do this on your own, okay? All right, so circle the object that is longer. So we're looking here at a pencil and a paint box. Which one is longer? I can't put the pencil on top of the paint box, so I don't know. But if we're looking right here, which one do you think is longer? I hope you said the paint box, because we can see that this one is obviously longer than this one. What about this one? Is the xylophone or the pair of scissors longer? I hope you said the xylophone, because this is much longer than scissors. All right, now number 3 says, look at the string. So here's a piece of string. Draw something that is longer. So let's draw something that's longer than the string. So I'm going to draw a long square, and this is longer than the string, see? Because the string ends here, my box ends here. Now draw something that's shorter. Oh, okay, so let's draw something that's shorter. So this is shorter than the string. Now for number 5, what comes next? 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this is, you may say, Miss Chacon, I know how to count, but this part is just to test that you don't have to start from 1. So you don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is to test that you can just start at 6. You can go, oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. That you don't have to go all the way back to 1 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is testing if you could just start at 6 and count up to 9, okay? Now let's look at this. I come just after 10, so it comes after 10. I come just before 12. What number am I? So let's start it. Let's do 10. So we have 10. And it's a number that comes after 10, so we know it's going to be on this side. So 10 blank and before 12. So 10 blank 12. Well, we know after 10 comes 11. So 10, 11, 12. Is 11 after 10? It is after 10 because 11 comes after 10, so 10, 11, 12. Is 11 before 12? Yes, it is because it's before. So 11 happens before 12 when we're counting. And, oh, I drew a line here. Sorry about that. And 11 comes after 10. So our mystery number is 11. Let's go to the next page. My math words. Read each question, circle the correct answer. Okay. So you're either going to put longer or shorter, okay? Read each question, circle the correct answer. In the box at the bottom, draw an object that is shorter than your pencil. So what we're going to do first is we're going to answer these, okay? Which is longer? Is a Band-Aid longer or is a stapler longer? Look at this. So the Band-Aid goes from here to here, right? But if we're looking at this, the stapler goes all the way to here. So look at the stapler where it ends and look at the Band-Aid where it ends. So we're going to say the stapler's longer, okay? Now let's look at this one. Here's a paintbrush. So the paintbrush goes from here to here. But the paint holder goes all the way to here. Look at this. So this palette is much longer than the paintbrush. And it's asking which one is shorter. So which one is shorter? The paintbrush. Now what you're going to do is you're going to draw an object that's shorter than your pencil. So you're going to hold up a pencil and say, okay, what's shorter than my pencil? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little ruler. So right here. Actually, I'm going to turn it into a little car. So here's a little car. And this car is longer than, this car is shorter than my pencil because a pencil is much longer than this. So this is my little drawing right here. Okay, now for vocabulary. Here are some things that we need to know, okay? So here's our analog clock. And this is just a clock, but it has all these numbers on it. So this is what an analog clock looks like. And this is the kind of clock that we had this is the kind of clock that we had in our classroom. Here's a digital clock. Now a digital clock is much easier to read because you can see 4:30, right? Here, there's no 30 on this clock, right? You're counting by 5, so that's much harder to do. A digital clock is much easier to read. So here's a digital clock. A half hour means that it's half, so a half hour, it means that it's right in the middle, right? So this is a half hour, 30 minutes, because there are 60 minutes in an hour. So a half hour is 30 minutes. So if you ever see the long hand on the 6, that means that we're at a half hour. Now, an hour is 60 minutes. So an hour right here could be 4. An hour could be 5, any of that. The hour hand right here on the analog clock is the shorthand. So here, see the shorthand and the long hand? So here's the hour hand. And finally, another word you're going to need to know is length. Length is telling how long something is. So this is telling you how long this car is. It's not talking about how tall it is. So we're not talking about how tall something is. Length means how long something is, not how tall something is, okay? Alright, so that's the end of our math lesson today. You can go ahead and turn in your Am I Ready through Class Dojo, and that'll be it. Tomorrow we're going to be starting Chapter 8. All right, bye friends.